Hello.
Well, what?
It's a big water bottle, right? It's Canadian.
Somebody's thirsty.
That was gonna be a pee bottle. Because Will couldn't hold it.
That went in my nose a little bit. Oh god.
We need to cut right away.
Okay, I think you're good to check if it worked.
I love Israel. I love Israel.
So,
Will, who is this?
Well, first, welcome to I Swear I'm Not a Furry. That's Leo episode with our great friend right here, Evan.
hi.
James.
We
Nope, not
we
doing
don't really go that
That's
far.
it. And that's all of his name.
Yeah.
So you're the we should give
The
a proper
voice of
introduction.
Leo in our Echo playthrough.
I voice
Kind of
Leo
famous. Big deal.
and Brian
You also
and
voice
Duke
Brian.
on occasion.
Everyone sort of plays in an ensemble role.
Yeah.
There's a lot of characters.
There's a lot of characters. I'll fill in when I need to, you know.
And you do a great job with that. You have a very... Do you want to maybe do...
You should do your voices for each. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I can't.
I did
Actually,
my-
I had
I
a
did-
really good Duke voice.
I did my
And
Carl.
I don't remember how I did.
did my Carl voice. Mason
Okay.
just sounds like how he does
Well,
with
I
his
just
Chase.
have to read how I do, because I read all the narration, and if I did a voice, it would be, like, one, annoying, and also strain me like crazy.
Yeah.
So I do my like regular voice for Leo. Usually, sometimes Wait, how do I even do it? Okay, well, one thing I can definitely get off the. I can definitely do.
Kinda
Yeah,
like
thank
that.
you. I can definitely do Brian. Hello, my name is Brian. And that's canonical. He does sound like that. That's confirmed.
I feel like they meant high pitched, as in more high pitched.
No.
But
No.
but it's also
Right?
really funny to
My
think
name is
that
Brian.
There's just no way they intended him to sound.
there's a chance they did. you
And
know?
then for Leo, I'll go. Yeah, Chase, I kind of like you.
Which, since we're talking about the Leo route today, we'll get into just how perfect that
Mm-hmm.
voice is.
Yeah.
You're really an artist.
Thank you. I get that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I gotta address two things I want to address before we start. Firstly, I do go to a rival school. I go to Harvard, and so that's that's tough. They're you're Yale's closest rival.
Yeah.
But we make it work somehow.
Mhm.
And then second thing, I have a little something I want to read.
Oh, okay.
I'll prepare.
I think I
He's
know
back
what
in
it, I think I know what it
Connecticut,
might
though,
be.
for summer
Do you?
break.
Do you?
I have a suspicion.
Is
I
it
don't think so.
Are
Okay.
you reading the whole thing?
Okay. Land acknowledgement. We acknowledge that we occupy the ancestral lands of the Coast Salish peoples, in particular the Tulalip, Snohomish. Can you help me out?
Still Guamish.
Still Guamish, okay.
Soxiatl.
Soxiatl tribes. We see you, respect your right to sovereignty and self-determination, and are committed to being better listeners, learners, and in lifting indigenous voices.
You can tell it's a chat GPT.
It's not! It's not! This isn't! It's not!
Where did you
This
where
one's
did
better than ours, I feel like.
Coastal Salish is a group of ethnically and linguistically related indigenous peoples of the Pacific Northwest coast, living in British Columbia, Canada, and Washington, and Oregon. The Coast Salish are a large, loose group of many tribes with numerous distinct cultures and languages. Coast Salish territory spans the northern limit of the Salish Sea, aka the Strait of Georgia, and the inside of Vancouver Island, and covers most of southern Vancouver Island, all of Lower Mainland and most of Puget Sound, and the Olympic Peninsula, except for territories of now extinct Chamunkum people. And then I have a second one. If Mormons are right, Native Americans are primarily descended from ancient Israelites who migrated to the Americas around 600 BC, and they're evil. If the Mormons are right. And then
Where could this landing knowledge possibly be from?
from my glorious mind, Mason.
You just
Is that it, or you got more?
It's just so what spoke to you about
And then I
this?
have at the very top food bank.
So you did bring it up first.
Yeah, I know.
You said
Thank God we invited
he
him.
said that he's gonna wait for you to bring up the food bank joke,
Which-
and that he wasn't gonna say anything.
Editor, can we roll the food bank joke back one more time?
We don't need
Editor,
it. No,
play it five
Well,
times in a row.
Editor,
I'm not doing that.
Editor, cut the video.
I will
Editor,
do
just
that.
end the video. What's even the point?
Well, thank you for your landing acknowledgement, Evan. I gotta say,
Of course.
I did that bit last time, and I was thinking, on my way here. Like, I don't think I'm going to do it again.
I was going to ask you right now if you're going to do it again.
Because it just wouldn't be as funny.
It wouldn't be as funny, yeah.
I think Evan may be bringing it back. Well, I was going to say it made it more funny, but I don't think it did. It was just
Okay.
it was just so long.
Well, it was genuine, coming from a genuine place. Wasn't meant to
Right.
be funny.
Right.
You know?
And I shouldn't have interrupted.
Did we ever mention that you were Native American?
No,
Or
I don't
do we,
think so.
do we care?
Mason is Native American and Jewish, potentially 100% Jewish, if the Mormons are right. So,
Actually, 25% German as well.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
But that's just, I feel like that's a thing
we
to...
mentioned that I was an American Indian Studies.
I'm Egyptian.
major.
Oh, yeah.
He's Egyptian.
I'm
And,
Egyptian.
Well, like 2%?
An unknown percent above 2, Egyptian.
Above 5?
I think so. I am okay. Look, whatever. I'm not gonna. I don't have to.
Sound off in the comments. Guess what race he is?
That's what race I am, dude. What race I actually am.
I just wanted to bring up that you were Native American because it might be weird that we're doing land acknowledgements.
It's weird for me to do the land acknowledgement because I'm Native American.
I'm bad at reading, so...
Yeah, I should be doing. It makes sense that I would do the land acknowledgement. That's when you
Right.
can cross off.
I feel like I'd fuck it up, and I don't want to fuck it up.
We
you
shouldn't
know?
spend the whole podcast talking about it.
And we need to get
I mean,
get
as an
going.
American Indian Studies major and Native American, I'd be all right with it.
I wouldn't.
But I should probably say
Being
it for
white,
the
I wouldn't.
podcast anyway. And Evan being
I have a
his
problem with
mystery
it.
race.
Isn't there someone
Yeah.
you forgot to ask?
Oh, a little spill there.
First person to comment his race wins a special prize.
Did we get any
So-
comments on the last one, or has it just not been long enough?
There were- okay.
It literally released like 2 days.
Here,
That's
wait.
why I'm
let's
asking
Go,
if it's like...
I can go over the comments. I
hasn't
haven't
been
opened.
long
I think.
enough.
Yeah, wait. I'll go over the comments really quick.
Yeah.
Read
Okay,
the
so
names,
here's one anonymous user.
No, read the names. Don't
No,
it.
one anonymous user at Funk2744, which could be anyone. Everyone laughed at the food bank joke. And then here's another comment from an anonymous user. That Evan character sounds handsome. Here's another comment. Wow, comma, haha, comma, such a good video, exclamation point, thank. And then there's some other people in there.
And then there's some.
yeah,
not
we don't
worthwhile.
need
Are we
that.
not
Yeah.
gonna? We're not gonna read them?
No.
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 Okay.
Well, I don't think the only reason that I read the comments out in the last episode was because there was just people that we didn't know. who
There-
were
Are there
commenting
any
on
that
it.
we didn't know here?
No.
Okay. Okay. That's
There
fine.
will certainly be more. There will certainly be more on this video.
But we had to record soon because, Evan's got.
We're
limited
trying to
time.
crank these
Yeah.
out. This guy's so busy.
I got a lot going on.
He's employed. That's
I have
new.
a job and stuff. These guys couldn't relate. They are. I don't know if you can tell from the podcast. They are jobless.
I have more money than most Americans, so.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't.
Really?
It's all going to Yale.
I'm gonna drop the number. I'll drop the number right
We shouldn't
now.
drop. I will drop your last name.
Drop my last name, okay? I feel like it's not that big
Guys,
of a
can we
deal,
not fight
honestly.
already? We need to get through the Leo route.
Why
We
did
need
we
to get
invite
through
him?
them.
Why did we invite him? He wanted to be on. I don't know.
Voice of Leo here for the Leo route.
Okay, wow.
Will,
That's what I
since
mean.
Will spent the last 10 minutes while we were setting up, watching through some YouTube playthrough of the Leo.
I
route,
just wanted
so-
to make sure I could remember most of it, or at least a good bit of it. It's been a while, because holy shit, these come out slow.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting better at it.
Yeah,
two
okay,
of them have
so-
come out thus far.
How it
Yeah.
starts, every the beginning's all the same.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. No. I'm just agreeing with you and supporting you or whatever. And I guess that's not allowed. I didn't know that. Sorry.
Sorry. I invite anyone to the podcast. It should just be me.
It should just be you. Okay. Well, do you want me to recap it? I was gonna recap it.
I was waiting for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the beginning's all the same. Flynn, he yells at all of you. Y'all go, and you fuck off for a bit, but then you come back together. And you go and you hang out with it's all Leo routes. You hang out with Leo a whole bunch. First, you go. You're just sitting by the ocean. We're sitting by the Lake Emma. Is it Emma Lake? Lake Emma?
Don't ask me, dude. I feel like Mason would know.
Sound off in the comments.
It should.
Editor,
do
which
either of
lake
you-
is it? Can you put it right
I'm
here?
pretty sure it's Lake Emma.
Editor, play the
Anyways,
food bank clip.
You have some nice talks. It turns out Leo, even though just days before you were like, "Hey Leo, I'm sorry I ghosted you for 3 years and also broke up with you. I hope you're okay, haha." And he's like, "Yeah, I guess so, haha." Turns out he wasn't okay. He's still pissed at you.
Well,
No?
I have something to add.
Yeah, okay.
I got the impression that the whole idea was that Chase never like definitively like made his feelings very clear to Leo. He always kept it kind of like up in the air, and which is what kind of sets Leo on his obsession is that Chase never goes like and was like, hey, we're not getting back together ever. He never says.
Yeah, he
something
kind of
like
leads
that.
him on.
He leads him on a little,
Especially in this route, he leads him on a lot.
because Chase is afraid of confrontation. Don't say anything. Chase is afraid of confrontation. He doesn't want to get into any situation where he has to talk to someone about something serious, and he's not willing to confront Leo because he's like, oh, I'm gonna hurt his feelings. That's essentially his thought process.
And he's evil Chase.
And also this evil Chase. Evil Chase is upfront about his feelings and actually kind of a good guy if you think about it. But we don't have to get into that now.
Where were we in the summary?
Oh, at the beginning, man. We didn't make it anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. That's my dog, by the way. Say hey to Frank. You can't actually say it. Don't say hi to him.
So we're at Lake Emma.
Anyways, we're at Lake Emma. You kind of get in an argument a bit. You think about the past. You get on a tangent about how Flynn is a dick and how he's totally not right about Chase trying to fuck everyone in the friend group. And then you go to I think you just go to his house after. I might be missing something. You go to his house. You talk to new side character, probably the best one freaking ever. Am I right, guys? Kudzu.
We all love
Kudzu. We love Kudzu.
Yeah, Kudzu's great.
Kudzu's raccoon.
I do have some qualms with him.
Why?
But I just don't like, and this is skipping ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
What?
Spoiler.
I don't like it.
Oh, we forgot. Spoilers.
You just
Oh,
spoiled it. Oh my god.
Stop.
Go
Big
play
alarms.
the Echo route.
Play the alarm. Editor.
Editor. Play the
At
food bank
this
joke.
point, they should know.
Play the
right?
what?
They should
Food bank
get-
joke.
No.
Can you
we're
play the
not
food
doing
bank
that
joke?
again. I'll do it once in this video.
Like you come onto the podcast, we will be talking about the thing. The spoiler is inherent at this point.
Well, but what if you just want to
And
get...
next
Okay.
episode will be about BoJack.
Spoiler
you get the
warning.
idea.
Spoiler warning.
We shouldn't talk about how he ends up with Kudzu yet. 'Cause
was-
Yes,
that's
dude.
literally the
Obviously.
end. I was
You
just
were
saying.
you were skipping ahead a lot, but yeah, go. What were you gonna say? You just don't like it. I personally like it. I like how we'll get into this more later, but I like how he ends up with Kudzu. Do you just not like
Because
Kudzu?
Kudzu is.
I like it. I like that they end up
Is it
together.
hot?
I think they're cute.
You think Duke's hot? We'll also get to that later.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay. Anyways. I'm pretty. A few times you run into. This is like just. I'm not gonna get too specific, but after you go there, you run into Clint. You run into Clint. Clint is what race was he? Species.
He's a ringtail.
Ringtail. Your old, from around the area. You've known you knew him when you guys were kids. But he doesn't really like you and your whole friend group actually.
And he's like addicted to meth or something.
And he's addicted to meth and he hates all of you. And he's in cohorts with Brian and Duke later on in the route. But I don't think he is right now. I think right now he just kind of hates you and he's just talking about how you all suck ass.
He's probably in cahoots with them now.
Yeah,
Because
he
that's where he gets his drugs from Duke.
No, but he's not there's no plan yet.
Oh, okay. Like he's not part of anything.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
big.
not a part of any big plan. But then you go to the diner. You also meet Duke, and then you have some. I'm pretty sure you meet Duke there. You have some arguments. You're like, man, this, ooh, and then you're like, I hate you.
Yeah.
You know how it is. And then Janice is there, lovely Janice. Anyways, you move out, or you go out again, and you go play.
Preciousness of Janice.
What?
Preciousness of Janice.
Do we not love Janice here?
No, it's just we love Janice.
I really like Janet. She's a little strange sometimes. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, I forgot. You have to go and you buy your gifts for. I mean, this happens in like every round. I'm pretty sure. No, I think you missed. I don't think in that one. But anyways, you go to the mall, buy shit for.
Actually, this part.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So you go to the mall. You have to get a gift for Carl's birthday. Is coming
It's
up.
crazy because we already explained the joke in the first.
We're
episode.
going through the story.
I guess it's like
I would skip over it if he let me, but he's not gonna let me.
No,
we
we're
gotta
not.
Let him.
The mall is important.
the
Is an important
architect
part.
Explain the joke.
Okay, so you go into the mall and Leo is there. Jenna's there, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Chase is, or TJ's there, yeah.
TJ's there.
Flynn's not there.
I know Flynn's not
Flynn's
there.
not there, Carl's not
He's
there.
hardly there for like.
Besides everyone else is there besides Flynn and Carl.
Is Kudzu there?
And no, Kudzu, you haven't.
Okay.
You're not like friends with him.
I didn't think
You're not
so.
friends with him yet, yeah.
And we go and they go into the mall looking for gifts, and they're walking around. It's very debilitated, of course, because no one's in the town anymore.
Dilapidated?
Debilitated? That's still a word that works.
Is that a word that works?
I mean, dilapidated would be
Yeah, I guess it'd be better.
better. but-
Sorry, I'm interrupting. Sorry.
I think
keep going.
either way.
Well, it's dyslexia, so it doesn't. Who
Yeah.
even cares?
I
Yeah.
do. Fun fact.
Will can't read, so
I
it's
can.
tough.
Can we get on with the joke? I want to get past this.
So they're in the mall looking for a gift, and they're walking around, and they go to this mask shop, right? Which is one of the only shops open for whatever reason. Like I don't know where the business is for that. I think that's what they're joking about. And then Jenna goes like, "Why would we get him a mask? What is he gonna do? Rob a bank?" And then I go, and kind of a comedic genius. What is Carl gonna rob? The food bank? And everyone laughs. And then I say it again minutes later, and then even more people laugh. And it's kind of like this thing where it's really funny.
And then he says it.
Editor, put
all
in.
the time.
This is where I think the editor should put in the joke.
Okay, fine.
I mean,
Just the one time.
You do probably have to put it.
I don't think Carl needs any masks.
This is
Let's
actually
just
the
got a
route where they rob a
secret
bank.
Bank robbing life we don't know about. He robs the.
This
He
is
robs
the
the
part where they
food
make-
bank, dude.
Call is up here. Hey guys, I've been thinking about why. Leo smiles up beside him.
Like that one, Nathan, was that good? The
So
food
good,
bank?
Nobody heard it. They're so good at it.
It's a good one. It's clever. It's just
It's
not
really funny.
crazy.
He robs the food bank. That's the funniest thing.
Oh, robs the food bank. Like, that's really good.
I know, right?
Dude, Nolan, you and a noise complaint. Plus one noise complaint.
Guys, can we give a round of applause to Evan, please?
No, we're not doing
You got me right
Yes.
as I was swallowing. It was like halfway down my throat, and then I started laughing.
I just didn't hear it.
It's not.
Dude, is that the funniest joke we've ever heard? The food bank. He robs the food bank.
Dude.
Suplex it.
Was that in character? or-
Guys. He robs the food bank. He's so fat. He's so fat. He robs the food bank.
Evan, you're so good at being Leo. You're so good.
Oh, he's so fat that he robs the food bank.
Jolly good show.
That's it.
Yeah.
But it's just 2 other times so far, and this,
Okay.
what, 15 minutes has it been?
And then and then we move on.
Mm-hmm.
To they go to like a bowling alley type area, right? And there's claw machines around.
No,
This is the
that's
mall?
the Jenna route. That's the Jenna route.
Does that not happen in this route? Because I missed the beginning of Leo route. Is the thing, and so I'm going off of the Jenna route.
Okay. No,
That's
happens
important to know.
That's exclusively in the general.
Okay, I
That's
missed.
exclusive to the
let
Jenna.
it
I
be
thought
known.
the food bank joke happened in the general.
It
It did.
Okay. But
So I
this
don't know why-
also-
But the same thing
It's just
happened,
'cause
so we're
he's here,
telling the
man.
same joke.
I don't know.
Editor, play the food bank joke.
Okay, go. Keep going.
Keep going.
From the apparently
Evan
what I
Jr.
think happens
Okay,
doesn't
fine,
happen.
I'll
So go.
on. Okay, so then they go and they play some nice, wholesome soccer with
Flynn.
TJ.
No.
Oh wait, fuck.
Not Flynn.
I missed them around.
Flynn Kudzu and Leo.
Yeah.
Flynn Kudzu and Leo. They have a night. This is when they start getting more bonded together. They're having a good time. But, TJ or not TJ, Chase and Kudzu, they're hanging around. They're kind of becoming friends, and then out of nowhere.
Yeah, man, keep
now-
going.
and now
I wasn't
Evan
here for this. I missed this part. I feel like such a larper because I keep talking about it. But I swear to God, I know. I just don't know the beginning because I missed it. I wasn't
Leo,
there.
that's his name. I couldn't remember Leo's name.
You couldn't remember Leo's name, so you just look at me.
I was just trying to. Anyways, Leo.
I think Nathan
Leo
voices
starts.
Leo at this point.
Yeah, but yeah. But a few people voice Leo. Leo starts getting jealous that you and he starts getting mad Kudzu because he's hanging out with his ex. Also, what's happening in this time is when Chase and Leo are at Leo's house, they kind of start getting the hots for each other again. And this, do you want to jump in here, Mason?
Editor, put up the image and keep it there while I talk. So, if my memory serves me correctly, he's got you pressed up against the sink in the bathroom. And his hands.
Is there a little under the shirt action?
His hands kind of sliding under the shirt.
Yeah, I remember this image very well.
He doesn't remember everything.
I don't remember everything. Something stick, you know?
Well, it's because I would pull back up the image all the time. And I did the same thing with the one where you're kissing TJ.
Yeah.
Or you're trying to kiss TJ from the TJ route.
And
Watch,
he's like...
click here for episode 1 for the TJ route.
I don't know how to link videos.
It's so easy.
Just do it for me, man.
Okay, I'll do it for you.
click on the channel and go to episode 1.
Can I get a round of editing in after you're done? Do you mind? I swear I won't put the food bank in joke like 50 times. I won't do that.
Do that. I'm not giving this one to you. I can give you a different
Okay,
one
you
to edit.
just give me this footage, and then if you don't like how I edited it, you just don't have to do it.
I don't know how to. Where would I send it to you? How would I send it to you? You can't send files over like a gigabyte anywhere.
Email.
You can't email it. You can't even file files over.
Let me worry about that. I will figure that out.
Okay.
Maybe I just give him the raw footage as well, and then let him.
Go
I mean,
wild.
if we want, we could outsource our editing.
Sure, why not?
Anyway, yeah, you and Leo get all steamy with one another, and I guess you're getting back together, right? That's at least how Leo views it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and you can't blame him for viewing it like that. You didn't seem to resist the kissing exactly.
No, you really don't.
You were pretty into it.
You play like hard.
And editor, here's when you take the image off the screen. So it's been here the whole time.
And to be clear, that isn't to say Leo is like also in the right, to say that we're kind of in the wrong. He's not in the right either. Neither of us are. It's kind of morally gray.
The only guy on the right is Katsu. He's the only.
That's true.
That's true.
He does everything right.
My boy, my baby boy.
Love Katsu.
And also during this time, you're kind of having these weird things where you're having like these like not panic attack. Well, you're like one of them like you're with Leo in his room, and then you wake up and everything's red, and you're hearing this weird voice in your head, and then you actually wake up. So
Yeah.
kind of like a sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah.
Kind of like a
something
sleep paralysis, but there is no demon that you can see so far. But you're having some of these; they're reoccurring every once in a while.
Let's just call them episodes.
Yeah,
That's a good word for them. Episodes. You're having these episodes, and then but then you're noticing that he's fucking Leo. Leo's acting all weird. He doesn't really like Kudzu. He's like trying to keep you apart. He's getting like a little jealous, it seems, of your flowering friendship. You good?
No.
Anyway,
Keep going.
it's just you're both looking at me and smiling at me.
No. Okay, so what happened is
What are you holding your laughter for? What are you?
I went and I looked at Mason really quick, and he made like a funny face. So and then he laughed, and it's like
it's gonna be so hard to fucking get through this, dude.
Just keep going.
Anyways,
And
so
we hit an hour.
important part. I'm probably skipping so much. I don't even
It's
remember.
okay. Broad strokes.
Broad strokes. Wait, it doesn't need to be that thorough. If you want it to be thorough, play the fucking
Yeah, play the
route.
game. Play the game.
The idea is you've played the game, and this is like a refresher.
And this is a refresher. And then you go to the diner, and you're in the diner. Leo's there. I don't think anyone else is there.
This
but
is
you're-
where I'm in. I'm doing Leo
Okay.
at this point.
So you're having a conversation with Leo because you realized earlier that he's kind of lying to you about your friends. Like he lied to you about TJ being sick, so he can hang out with you more. He's being manipulative.
Yeah,
And
because of the phone.
you check his phone, which is also you shouldn't do that. Invasion of privacy.
It's a choice where you have the option of checking or not checking his phone. It doesn't change how it ends or anything, but it's kind of like a little extra. Like, oh man, he's really manipulating you.
Yeah.
He's been texting like all your friends, being like, "Oh,
And
he
like,
so
oh man,
doesn't want to hang out."
yeah, he doesn't want to hang out at all. He doesn't actually like you. Actually,
Yeah. So he's been telling your friends that you're sick, and I'm pretty sure he tells you that TJ's sick.
I think
Yeah.
we did this with Evan one time, where we tried to keep him all to ourselves and texted all our other friends saying you didn't want to hang out.
Yeah, maybe.
It's sparking some memories.
Are you being serious? Or are you trying to do a joke?
I don't get if it's a bit or not. That's
Yeah.
my problem.
Will should get if it's a bit or not.
See, you need to do like
have I betrayed my friends before?
you need to do like a silly voice to make it known that it's a bit.
Okay, we'll try doing that in the
It's like the Jewish thing in BoJack Horseman. I just didn't get if it was a bit at first because I haven't seen the rest of the
The
episodes.
show has-
They
Jewish
are.
undertones.
There is. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
So, and then you're hanging out. You're confronting him almost, and he's being standoffish, and then you start getting mad at him, and then out of nowhere, you look to your left. You're looking out the window. You see TJ. He's running from something. He looks really panicked. You're like, "What's all that about?" And then you look off to the right again. You're like, "Hey, what's going? Hey, Leo, you seeing that?" And then you look back and you realize there's a truck pulling in, and it has big scary Brian and Duke in there. And they come out and they come inside. And then does anyone else want to? You all know what happens. Take it away, one of you. I've just explained so
Probably
much.
Mason.
Duke is so hot.
Duke is not. Look up a picture. If you haven't seen Echo, look up a picture of Duke right now.
Editor, put up a photo. Of
We have not found a single other person.
We haven't looked that hard to be.
We have asked everyone in our friend group and extended. Okay, no one said that Duke's hot. No, not a single person.
I just don't.
He's just not.
It's just such a small sample.
You got a taste of this at the end of episode 1, where I put a clip in of Mason asking if Nolan thought he was hot.
Which Nolan did not. But to be clear, Nolan, what the hell does he know, right?
Okay, but this is where we should bring this in.
Put up a
You
picture
think
of
he's
Nolan's
hot?
ugly mug.
Do you want to
dude.
explain yourself? You should explain yourself.
I feel like sometimes there's just a dark and gritty attraction that you have.
Like Dr. House.
Dr. House? No, Dr. House is like a...
Then I don't get it. Then it's not happening.
Dr. House, he's a doctor, right?
No, but he's gritty. He's certainly gritty.
But he's not like Duke.
He's just kind of like
He's
a
got
dick,
like
though.
a-
is gritty, capital G.
Duke's skin is falling off. Can we just? I'm pretty sure it is actually.
He has
Yeah.
some skin
image,
fall-
yeah.
You know,
Well, when you do a bunch of meth,
it happens.
So, is there anything more to that? Come on.
maybe it was Evan's voice that he gave him that he can't replicate. That probably...
I gave him a southern drawl. It was really good.
I'm pretty sure you would just give him a deep voice and a southern drawl. That can't be that sexy.
it
So look at that man
Come on, it's Evan.
Who doesn't
I
he
mean,
constantly?
it was
doesn't
a
he
good
constantly
voice.
have? Is it a cigar or a cigarette in his hand?
He's got like a blunt.
It's a blunt. Was it a blunt?
I don't think it's.
Yeah.
I think it's a cigarette.
Well, there's the one part in the
Editor, if it's a cigarette, I put a check mark here on my face, and then if it's a blunt, put a check mark here.
This is gonna be the worst
and
episode of
and
all
if it's
time.
somewhere else, I want a big X on the screen flashing. And can you make it really loud?
Well, I said it was a cigar. He said it was a
Oh,
cigarette.
if it's a cigar, then do.
At
you
a
can do-
certain point in the playthrough, we shouldn't be talking about this at all. But he's like, Chase is like, I breathed in some of his smoke, and it was like, yeah, that was a blunt right there. So that literally happens, by the way.
Okay, well there could.
I guess so.
The real Echo heads will.
But the point is, he's always like smoking something. He's always on something.
Yeah.
And and he just looks.
Smoking is hot. All right.
And
Can
he-
we not
Smoking
kid
is
ourselves
hot.
for a second here.
But it's like smoking a cigarette's
But
hot.
unlike
Smoking meth.
unlike a
even
guy
hotter.
on a guy with graying hair whose skin is falling off, and he always looks like he's gonna punch you.
That's not.
I don't
who-
see it.
Yeah, you don't see someone who's a chain
Hold
smoker
on.
smoking a cigarette and go, "Oh, that's hot." That's not
Yeah,
the
you
same.
go, "Oh,
see
that's
a hot,
sad."
You see like a medium to hot person smoking a cigarette, and you go, "That's hot."
His hair's not graying. It's gray.
I'm gonna close
all
the
right?
window. Keep talking.
At a certain graying, not hot. Can't deal with it. Once you've gone full gray, now there's sort of an air of maturity around you.
I think salt and pepper is actually quite. What's his name? Guy from Santa Clarita Diet. The dad from Santa Clarita Diet. That's a good-looking guy with salt and pepper.
I don't even know what that
Not full
is. I'm
gray.
not gonna be able to find that. What?
He knows.
It's a Netflix show. Just
He knows he's not editing.
Just look up Santa Clarita
send you
Diet.
a-
Dad.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
Mason Off's part of his pictures.
Well, look, attraction is a completely subjective notion.
Not here.
Not,
In this we're
In
not in a
this
safe
house?
space.
In this house, you
In
don't
this
find
dorm?
Duke
in
attractive.
this Yale dorm room.
Anyway, let's
Dorm room.
continue the story before we get too derailed.
Anyways, this guy's he's got a lot of issues with them.
So
anyway,
I think what happens in the diner, right? Duke and Brian show up, and their ultimate plan is to they think that you are involved. You as Chase
yeah, when you're
are involved in like all the crazy shit going
Yeah.
on in Echo. So they're
Earlier-
gonna kidnap you.
earlier when you're having these confrontations with them, they're blaming you for like they think they see you. Duke thinks he sees you in his window at one point when you weren't there yet,
Evil Chase.
and he thinks you have something to do with all the stuff going down
Chase.
in Echo because there's during this entire time you like meet Janice at one point. She's pissing on the side of the road and like looking off and like she's like looks like she's fucked up or something. Something's messed with them. Other people are just really weird.
Julian exists.
He's somewhere.
Yeah.
But he's probably off being crazy because the whole town's kind of going haywire right now. And Duke thinks you got something to do with it. Anyway, sorry.
Because
Just want to
he's
interject.
sitting in the window. Yeah, and things get kind of crazy because Chase, he's not really, go gentle into that good night. He sort of puts up a fight, and especially Leo is like, what's going on here, Duke? I'm gonna kill you. Type of beat, right? And then this is the part where Janice like dies here, right?
Mm-hmm. Because Janice goes, "You can't be
crazy stuff."
Well, this is before they talk. This is how Duke means business. As he tries to come in there, he has a gun on him, and then Janice goes, "What are you doing in here, Duke? You can't be bringing a gun in here." Something along those points.
And Duke goes, "Hey Mason, how are you doing?"
No.
And then
Really?
Duke goes, "I don't fucking care," or something like that. He doesn't say that. But then he pops one in her head, and she's dead.
Yeah.
And then they kind of have Duke talks with
mourn.
Chase and Leo, and it's like, "You gotta come with me, Leo. You gotta, come on.
Why Leo? Why'd they take Leo?
I don't remember why they took him.
I guess he was
I'd
just like a
imagine
witness.
they're
I think,
like your little gay boyfriend, not in a homophobic
yeah, he could
way.
be involved.
They just
too.
are gay. They're not homophobic.
Yeah. Well, then, I think part of the reason why they took him was because he sacrificed himself so Chase could get away. Wasn't that part of it?
I have no idea. Dude.
I'm pretty sure he goes.
Yeah.
Because
You're
there's
the
an
guy
option.
who just watched all the thing.
Because you watch.
No, I think you're right.
Skipped it so quick, dude. I was skipping. I was like 30 seconds. That scene, not even. Like, it was 10 seconds. Anyways, but then I'm pretty sure, unless I'm remembering incorrectly, he kind of he's like, "I'll hold them back. Go." So then you run.
And you get into the
run
kitchen.
away. And you get into the
Yeah,
kitchen.
he goes into.
Yes.
You run into the kitchen, and there's Janice's bodies in there,
Yeah.
and it freaks you out a lot.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I need to start
back.
recapping faster. I'm really bad at recapping
Put
fast.
the podcast on 2 times. Put it on 3 times.
Put on-
Get
Yeah.
YouTube Premium.
Go super.
Don't get YouTube Premium.
Get
Go
YouTube
hyperspeed,
Premium.
dude.
Don't do that.
You want it on 3 times. And download this video.
So we're pretty sure Chase gets out. He runs and then he finds Kudzu at some point. This is me recapping faster. He finds Kudzu and he's like, "We gotta get Leo back. He's been taken by Duke." So then you go to Duke's house. It's night, so you can't really see a lot. It's scary. You break in through his window, and then you realize, Brian or someone's out there. Someone just came back into the house. You're not sure who or what. So you go hide, and then Duke comes in. He finds you in his very creepy voice. And then he takes you down to the basement. He doesn't find Kudzu though. Very important. He doesn't find Kudzu. Pretty sure, right?
Can I interrupt here?
Yeah, interrupt.
I don't think this is right.
No.
I don't think so either. I'm pretty sure they
you
go
get
to.
kidnapped by.
This is
you're in
the-
Brian's trailer for like a while. And
Yeah,
he's,
and then you
tortured.
escape, and then you go back. Or no, you get kidnapped again, but that's like different.
Right, Will?
Fuck.
You're getting tortured.
No, the torture's after.
The torture's after.
Because
Yeah, no, he doesn't touch you because Duke is like, hey, don't kill him.
the torture is when you're in the trailer with Kudzu and
Some
you
of your banana.
Yeah.
No, keep going.
when you're in the trailer with Kudzu and you
Don't stop. We're on limited time here.
Dude, when you're in the trailer with Kudzu and you're like, "I need to go piss, Kudzu," but Jenna's in the bathroom, so then you go, "Watch me while I go piss," or "Don't watch me, that's weird, don't do that," but like, be ready in case something happens. So then you take a piss, and then Brian takes you and kidnaps you.
Yeah, this happens.
Right. Okay.
So that's right?
Yeah. I think you got it.
Oh no, I
Bring it
did
up.
miss a part. No, because then he just takes you to his he takes you in the truck after that.
And then
he takes
to
you
the
mine.
trailer.
Sorry, I missed
No,
this
because
part.
it takes
Mine is later. Mine's way later.
I might have missed a part in the video, I'm going to be honest. So. Now, here's what happens. Before you don't escape from the diner, he does take you. He straps
Okay,
you up
that
to
would
his
make more
kinky
sense.
torture machine. And then Kudzu saves you. Because he
Yes,
sees you in the
yes.
window. He saves you. And then you go, "We have to get Leo back." So then you go, you get captured by Brian in the house. But again, not Kudzu, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure then he also sees you through the window. And then he goes down there. I forget exactly how he saves you. I think he has Leo's gun on him.
Yeah.
And he shoots Duke dead, I'm pretty sure. Dead?
No.
Not dead.
He shoots Brian not dead.
I know he shoots Brian not dead, but I don't know if he killed Duke.
I don't think he does.
At some point, Duke does die because Brian. Once the leash is off Brian's free to do whatever we want. Essentially, while we're being tortured, The only reason that we're not getting raped is because of Duke telling Brian that he can't.
Yeah.
Brian's
Brian's a
little
super rapist.
Brian's the
Freak
one.
is not the right word. He's
Brian's
a
the one.
rapist.
Thank God Duke is there, honestly, for a bit of it, because he's holding Brian.
No,
back.
yeah. The only reason that we're not harmed, or mostly not harmed, is that but we are like low-key sexually assaulted by Brian, but he doesn't go all the way or anything.
Yeah.
And but he's like the whole time he's like normally I'd
He
cut
doesn't-
you up.
He doesn't sound like this. No, this isn't right.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, sorry. I was just doing evil guy voice. Normally I'd cut you up and rape you while I do it, but I'm not gonna or whatever. And it's
So you
like
can
he's
imagine
really
during our
fucked.
playthrough, it's difficult to sort of separate the voice from the horrific actions of Brian.
You know, it kind of adds like a lighter tone to it.
Yeah.
But I think it's very
It's
much
more
necessary because it's dark. It's dark. Brian's a fucked up guy.
Anyway, you get there, you get kidnapped, but then Kudzu saves you. Duke might be dead. Don't remember. Brian's definitely not dead. He's just stunned because he's a big bear. He can take like
He's
a lot
very
of bullets. And then you go back to the motel. I think to try to find other people, like the other members of the gang, or maybe just to hide out. And then I'm pretty sure it's
TJ.
no before that.
Oh, before that.
Or maybe a bit after that. I don't remember. In someone's car, it might be Chase's car. You almost get run over. I don't remember. Who was it that tries to run you over? It's
I have
the
no idea.
is it the little guy? Forget his name already.
Ringo.
Ringo?
No,
Clint.
the little skink or whatever his name
Clint.
was. Clint. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Clint that steals your car. I think someone's car, and tries to run you over. But then I think you dodge it that way last second, and then he like runs off or something like that happens. But like the car's totaled. I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was Duke who did this,
It might have been
which
Duke.
is why I think he didn't die.
It might have been
back at his
Duke.
house.
But then why would you not see him like ever again after this?
Well, he probably like,
could have
drives
died
off
in
and
a
gets
crash.
killed or something.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Editor, if
His part isn't even important.
Yeah, who even cares?
okay, sure, why not? Anyways,
You get
so
to the motel.
You get to the motel. You find TJ. He's very traumatized.
He's under the bed.
He pissed his pants. Very important.
Because, you've been all kidnapped and everything, and you haven't really been interacting with the outside world.
Yeah,
Like,
it's been
shit's
going to
been
shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, and
It's scary out there.
TJ was being. He thought at least he was being chased by like a big scary monster. That's why earlier you saw him running. Anyway, so then you take him back. You're running through the woods to get back to Leo's house, and then I think you hear something off into the distance. So you're like, I'm gonna go check that out real quick. You stay here. Pretty sure that's what happens. And then you find Jenna. So then it's like the whole gang's there, basically,
Well,
besides Flynn
Missing- Yeah.
and Carl. Oh, I missed that part. You go to Carl's house and you find him.
Right.
But
He's
who
always
cares
there.
about that guy? He's always there.
He's really high.
So then you all meet up at
Classic Carl.
Leo's house again, and then you go, but you don't want to go in Leo's house because he's still mad at Kudzu. So you go to Kudzu's van, and it's you, Jenna, and Kudzu. And then, like we said earlier, you go for a piss. Brian comes back, and he gets you, and he puts you in his truck, and you go off, and he puts you, and he's talking weird about all these aliens and all this
Yeah,
weird
he's talking
shit.
crazy.
He's talking crazy. You're like, you're crazy. You, Brian Carrot, hey, you're crazy, man. And then you go, and then he brings you to like this weird spot in the middle of nowhere. He drags you down an old mine. And this whole time he's talking about like, the last guy that I went down here. I'm pretty sure you should be right over here somewhere or something like that. But in his funny Brian voice, you know,
There's a
Do
dead
you want-
body over here.
yeah, like that. And then you're like, what's all that about, Brian? You crazy guy. What are you doing, you silly little goose?
Yeah, you have playful, fun banter.
Yeah, you not actually. But that's just how I like doing it. And then and then you were like, I think he might be actually trying to kill me and like bury me here, like he did with a bunch of other guys. And then this voice comes into your head and it's like, hey, you gotta fucking get out of here, man. You gotta
Evil Chase.
evil Chase, not actually. But he's like, you gotta get out of here, man. And then luckily Brian like hears something and then he turns around and he goes to try to get it, and it's a big scary monster. And you hear a bunch of noises and then he dies. You don't actually.
It's completely pitch black. We cannot see anything.
You can't see anything
whole
this
time.
entire time. Yeah. But then the voice, I'm pretty sure it guides you out, right?
It guides you out.
Yeah. It guides you out. You find Flynn, who's out there for some reason. Don't remember why. And then you get in his truck and you go back to the gang. And he's like, and you're like, hey guys. I'm back. Where I was, I made it back, and then Flynn's like, you're not Flynn. Leo's like, why are you here? Why are you saying that? You've been here the entire time. I've been
fucking you.
I've been fucking you this entire time up in our room, dude. What are you talking about?
Evil Chase.
And
Yeah.
then you're like, no, Leo, you're kind of losing it a little bit, bud. And then this entire the plan before you got kidnapped was you're waiting for the train so you can hop on the train and leave. Very important. So then you go on the train, or no, you don't know, because then Leo's like you're running to the train because you hear it coming, and then Leo to you is like, are all those things you said to me in the room true? Are you really gonna stay with me? Can we work this out? And then you have two options, which is no, fuck you, or we can work something out.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then if you say no, fuck you, you get on the train and you leave, and then you have a flash, and then you flash to the future, and you're everything's hunky dory. You look to your left, you're in a car, you're with your new boyfriend Kudzu,
Yeah.
and it's very lovely.
And Leo, and you're going on the train. You're on the train. You're the second to last one to go on. You hop on. You barely get on. You look behind you, expecting Leo to be behind you. To get on
and
the
he
train
doesn't.
too.
Yeah, that's true.
And you see him in the distance. He's just standing still.
Yeah, and he stays there.
And then can I do the other one?
Well, I was gonna finish out this one, and then you go and you see you meet. You're like on a trip, and like on the way you're gonna pass through Echo. I don't know why you'd ever fucking go back there, but anyway, you see Leo, and Leo's like, I'm kind of really depressed. Haha. At least I could see you. But he's like mostly okay. He's like sane now, at least.
He's moved on.
He's
more.
trying. He's moved on more, but he's still like very. He's very emotional.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's how that one ends. Very sweet, very nice. That's the good ending. You can take it over if you want.
So the other ending where you choose to stay with Leo, you're going after the train and you're almost there and you're like no, I'm gonna go with Leo, and then you fucking get your legs caught under the goddamn train when you try to step off or something, and they rip off. Your legs both rip off. And then Kudzu is like, "Aw, fuck, dude, Chase is in trouble. I'm gonna get him." And he reaches out his hand to get you, and Leo pulls out a gun and domes him in the head and kills him. For some reason.
He goes, "Don't touch my boyfriend! Don't touch my boyfriend!" Because he's very protective of you. And
Yeah.
He's like, and he already hated Kudzu.
Yeah, because
he's going a little crazy. So he goes, bang.
And then he takes you back to his house and lays you in his bed. He's like, "I'm gonna take care of you," and then you die. I don't know if it's explicitly stated.
I think it's fade to black. This is the neutral ending.
This is the
But you die, and I don't even think Leo is aware that you die. I'm pretty sure that the idea is he's just going to continue living in delusion until the night ends.
Aren't there police sirens at that point?
There are police sirens. I'm pretty sure it ends with
But he
there
does
are police
get you
sirens.
back
I've
to
always
his house.
imagined they hang Leo in the street.
I always imagined that you're just you live somehow, but you're just stuck in Leo's house now because you don't have legs.
I'm
and you leave
almost
the days
100%
out.
sure that you die.
We all have different ideas. It's up to interpretation. I'm
It's
pretty sure.
not.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Put a check mark over.
I
Okay,
think it
you
is
think
just
he-
up
you think
to
we're dead,
up
though?
to interpretation.
Yeah.
Okay, we're absolutely dead.
You think it's dead, but you think that they hang Leo.
Well,
Well, that's just headcanon.
I
He
think they
doesn't
give
actually
him the
think that.
lethal injection, probably.
I think that they live happily ever after as a nice couple.
No.
I'm pro Leo.
I actually love Leo.
We did skip past one bit. I think the part where you don't know, the reason they think they can only leave on a train, is because they tried leaving.
Oh shit, that's a very important part. I missed that.
Yeah,
Do you want
that
to? Does
is.
one of you explain it, or do I? Should I?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty. You just try leaving on a car, and it's doing the one thing from that one YouTube creepypasta where, you're driving, and you see the same sign again. It's like, oh, we're driving in circles, but I swear I was going straight.
Yeah.
And then you see a giant crazy monster thing, and it attacks you, and your car gets thrown into the lake.
Yeah.
That's where Duke was.
Oh.
He was the dead
Right.
body.
He was so fucking.
He
dead.
was so fucking dead,
So presumably he tried to leave Echo, and he got slimed out. By
and he
the
got
monster.
slimed out hard.
And Carl, I think, pukes in your car.
And then when you go back to, I think it's Leo's house, everyone takes off all their clothes because they're all
Well,
wet.
you missed one part. Why did they have to take off their clothes?
Because they're all wet
They got wet.
How'd they get wet?
in the lake.
You missed that. We didn't talk about that yet.
I think I mentioned.
He,
that.
he,
Did you
ju-
mention
he
it?
just said
That you
it.
got crashed into
he
the lake?
just said it.
The
Yes.
monster. crashed
Oh,
into the
okay.
lake.
Yeah,
It's like a crazy big stick bug looking thing, but he's all.
No,
he's
it's
black.
a different monster that crashes you in the lake.
Is it?
Yeah, completely different looking.
Really?
You see him on
Is
the,
it thicker?
No, it's like he looks like more like a gargoyle than Sockets.
Okay.
But you see him at the top of a mountain, and you're like, what the fuck is that guy? And then you blink, and he's right here next to you. And then you go, bang!
Okay.
And then you get knocked into the lake. Everyone's freaking out.
And then you take your clothes off. Because at the end of the day, it's a party.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we're just here to have a good time.
At the end of the day, everyone's
It's
just...
vacation, right?
Yeah.
And
that's...
then Chase finishes up his project, and he gets a C+, so nice work.
Yeah.
And everything's hunky-dory.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and you live out with Kotsu.
What I think is interesting is when I was reading a couple of Reddit posts to remind my...
What?
Nothing. It's just to remind myself of the ending, because it's been a while since we played, and there were people who were talking about, they're like, man, it's got like no good ending, which it's weird to me that people say that, because the good ending where you are with Kudzu
Yeah.
and seemingly are living a completely normal life, and Leo's like actually kind of like fine now.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
That-
I don't really
I
know
think
what more you could ask.
People's idea of a good ending in a game with multiple endings is one where pretty much everyone lives. That's the idea of it. That's like the usually in games that's the quote unquote good ending.
Doesn't pretty much everyone live? Everyone live.
Janice is dead.
Janice...
Duke is dead.
But who the fuck
Brian
gives
is dead.
Janice and Duke...
These are all
Brian,
side
who the
characters.
fuck gives about? Who cares about them? You know, who gives a fuck?
People care about Janice.
I
Janice
care
is
about
nice.
Janice a little bit too, but it's just
Of Janice.
And like it's not it's pretty mentally scarring the whole thing.
in my mind.
I just hit the mic. It's,
It's
probably fine.
whatever. It's just gonna make a really big noise that I have to cut out.
He's been hitting this one a lot, so it'll be fine.
That's not true.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
It's fine.
Anyways,
Our setup's a little janky.
I think it's a good ending. I don't care that Janice dies that much. I just think it's like it's a good ending in my mind.
I just like some
It is a good
people.
ending.
I feel like we're implying that for it to have been a good ending, you'd have to like gotten back with Leo, and
everything was also good.
then like Echo gets revitalized as a town. They put in an AI data center, and they bring 3,000 workers.
Yeah, it'd be probably more AI data centers bring like 10,000 workers. I'm pretty
10,000
sure.
workers.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
what Echo needs right now.
To Echo.
I just want to really quick thank Elon Musk and the other billionaires who are providing all these jobs and really spreading the wealth.
Thank you, billionaires.
Because they've worked so hard.
He's a finance major at Harvard, so
Yeah, they've worked so hard for their money, and they earned it.
And if you want to sponsor the next big furry visual novel game, that could be billionaires ought to do something important with it.
Sorry, I forgot the one of the day, the first visual novel of the day.
Oh
Like, you
yeah.
don't have one prepared.
Oh my goodness.
What should I do?
Wait.
I don't know. Well, I mean, you know a
Well,
lot.
I don't know any furry visual novels because I swear I'm not a furry.
I'm also not a furry.
Yeah, well,
One-
let's try that again.
I swear I'm not a furry.
Yeah.
What first visual novel of the day? One Last Night. I'm pretty sure that's the name.
He just made that one up.
No, that's a real one. Although, unfortunately, it's in like, I think it was started in 2024, maybe 2025. There's not a lot of it out yet, and I think they're on hiatus right now, and I hope they
won't
come back.
finish it.
But it's not finished, just like Remember the Flowers. But Remember the Flowers has a lot more content, but this one doesn't have a lot of content, but it's very good, if I remember correctly. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
That was a fun one.
Go
that
play
one,
that.
Post-apocalyptic. You're trying to like get your boyfriend back from like when the apocalypse
And
first
you're
started.
a boy?
And you're a boy.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
hooked.
that's good.
I'm hooked.
And yeah,
intriguing.
that's all. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, and there's monsters. That's another thing.
And we do have to disclose we are sponsored by them, so
Fuck, I wish, dude.
I don't know if they do that.
I have to disclose that we did get $7,000 from Israel to mention that we support Israel.
That one has. Sorry, you can.
No, you can go.
That one has more.
Truth to it.
I don't think it has sex scenes, but you do see
More
nudity. I could be wrong. It's been a bit.
Yeah, well, go play that game. Maybe we'll talk about it on the pod one day when it's finished and we're 50 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evan is there also, so.
I'm gonna outlive all of you, by the way, by a lot. I don't have a single relative who has died like less than like 95.
Evan's there. He's
And
like,
they were
hey,
all,
guys.
and they were all. I got my great grandfather who lived to 96's opium pipe. Okay, and that guy still lived to 96.
Did you just
so.
put the banana peel on the ground?
Where is
No.
Back in his pocket? I don't know.
There you go. It's fine. It'll go off to the side.
you're gonna be 80. Everyone's gonna be the podcast.
So-
and you're gonna bring up you're gonna be like, hey guys, remember that food bank joke?
Now that we've recapped the whole thing,
Mhm.
you know, what are our thoughts about the Leo route? Do we like it? Do we think Leo is hot? Do we think that maybe the good ending is actually the bad ending because you should have gotten back together with Leo? Right, Evan.
I feel like you got some strong opinions.
There's
Evan.
no way to get with Leo, which I think there should have been a way where you actually end up with Leo because you die. You don't actually end up. I guess you do end up with Leo because it's like the end because you're dead. But you know, there's no living together. So it's kind of like you say Leo route, but really it's the route where you die, and it's also the route where you end up with someone else. So it's kind of not the Leo route.
Landon here who voices Kutsu.
Landon voices Kutsu.
We could have one for someone else. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, the whole idea is basically like that it's a doomed relationship. Right?
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
would never work out,
And it's
and even no matter how hard you try and force it, it doesn't work out. So, I think the decision for there not to be a ending where you end up like with Leo and are not dead or still have your legs if maybe you're still alive in that one ending, is to really show that like even with all the correct choices that you make and everything, the relationship just the past had left it to be done with.
it's very one-sided.
Right. And but Leo doesn't view it that way. Of course, he's like we
Yeah.
can still get back together.
And
stuff.
and as it was mentioned before, it's kind of our fault for never being definitive about anything and avoiding confrontation.
And this is why I don't like that Chase ends up with Kudzu. Because you know what? Chase is kind of a dick too.
yeah, that's true.
But in the
Kudzu deserves the
well,
world.
Chase is more of like a coward than like a dick. He's just a coward.
I just think Kudzu should end up with somebody like, I don't know, me. Or
kind of like TJ, who's also a coward.
yeah, but
TJ's more innocent though.
Chase like actively does.
Are we sure?
Wait until you get to the
Are we
Flynn
sure?
route.
You know what I mean? He like you say a swear word. He's like, oh, don't do that.
He's a good Christian boy, and Chase is like a sex pest a little bit. So,
He is. People they used to be sexually assaulting each other in this visual novel.
some kind of theme maybe.
Probably not. Probably not.
No, I don't think so either.
Themes and
Echo
such.
Echo doesn't have themes, which one of my biggest complaints about it. Wish it had more themes.
It only has
Yeah.
characters
and who
And a story, I guess.
and a setting.
And you know what? A little bit of a timeline, kind of. If you squint.
There
Squint. I think
see that.
I think they have a title card that says Sunday at some point. I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe one for Wednesday too.
Hell, maybe even Thursday.
If we're going by now, this is our second route. Which is better, TJ route or Leo route? That's really something that I think.
I'm not a
a
great
lot of people would want to
judge because I was not there for a lot of TJ route.
Right, and you're biased because
I-
you're Leo.
I always base
am
them off.
Leo. Not that I like him.
I base them off
You
how much I
love
like their
me.
endings usually,
Okay.
and I love both their endings.
Can you refresh me on the TJ?
You kill
I
Flynn.
did watch the podcast.
You kill
but-
Flynn and
You-
you're staring out into the water.
Yeah.
TJ.
And that awesome song. I also love both the ending songs, or I don't think the song where that plays when you're looking out at the lake and you're hugging TJ, and that's just I love that moment. And then also, at the ending of the good ending for Leo's route, there's a really good. I like the song that plays.
So you love them both then?
It's really hard to pick
It's hard to pick.
See, it's funny.
between those two.
Know which route I don't like? The one where we die. Not a fan of that one.
That one, yeah, that one's definitely. If I had to rank all of them, that'd be bottom.
Because you die. And that's...
I don't. In my mind, you don't die. It's just your legs get fucking chopped off, and you end up with Leo.
Well, you might as well.
That just
at
doesn't happen.
point.
That just doesn't-
Whatever.
I'm kind of the-
Editor, kill this guy. Kill this guy. Kill him.
How am I gonna do that?
He's just wrong. Well, you actually have the best ability to do so.
Yes, so.
I'm actually completely the opposite, I think, Will, where I like the ending to the Leo route a lot more than the ending to the TJ route.
Yeah.
But to me, the TJ route is way better because the Leo route is just, like, the ending is great, the third act is great, all that, this paranormal stuff, the stuff with Brian, Kutsu. that's all good. It's just so slow to get there. Like, why are we?
That's true.
Why are we playing damn soccer? You know.
You have to wait till like episode 4 or whatever.
It
or
does-
chapter 4 to like for stuff to start picking up.
It does have a lot of like they could have just skipped
like
the whole soccer.
And
thematically.
TJ, you know what? He's a quiet, soft-spoken guy. This Leo guy won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, feels a little hurtful.
Sorry.
I mean, some of it is
You-
meaningful
you're-
build-up. Like, it's like all the stuff with like you and Leo when you go to like the football field.
That's
and you like have a
important,
makeup. Like, that's important. But like I see the stuff where they mean like with the soccer scene.
But like when I'm playing the game and we do like a session, you know, it's at 10 p.m. or something whenever we start, and we're playing for 4 hours to 2 in the morning, and like all that happens in it is we're at Leo's house and we look at his computer and he's watching like gay otter porn. And that's like, and it takes us like hours to get through that. I'm like, I don't really
that was to add that lighthearted factor of he's watching gay otter porn.
I mean, sure, maybe, and I do think it does definitely further the points that like, oh, Leo's obsessive, he's still not over it. But
Yeah.
I think
they could have done that
in the grand
quicker?
scheme of the route. They just already do so much of that. Like you pretty much know like immediately, even before you choose like Leo's route to go down.
You know he's obsessed with
that
you
he's
still.
obsessed with you, and that he still views the relationship as
Yeah.
like possible.
Yeah.
So I don't need to know that he's watching gay otter porn. I don't need
Yeah.
to play soccer with him. I don't need to. I'm trying to think of like other stuff that happened. It's just not memorable. A lot of the earlier.
Well, I think that you need more mundane things in a story like this to contrast the supernatural aspects.
I do think there's definitely truth to that, and the slow build up like.
But it could be a little faster. You know?
There is definitely like if it got straight into the supernatural
Like
stuff.
if they
I
just had
obviously would-
one of the mundane things before the supernatural stuff, that would be good. But there's so many.
So yeah, some slow build up's nice, but the Leo route might have over.
Oh,
Dude.
You ruined it.
dude, what
Brag.
the
You
heck?
ruin everything. I'm gonna throw this away so that you leave with it.
He's gonna come back.
No, why would he?
Why?
I threw it over there.
Why would the dog come back?
Why would it do that?
Oh dear God.
Oh,
There's no fucking
no,
way.
what happened?
What the hell, man?
What do we even do about it? Did we
I
just
couldn't have
ignore
been
him?
more clear with
Do
my
we just
message.
ignore him?
I think
Yeah,
we should
you just try to
him.
ignore him, or I could just hide the ball.
Yeah, all right. We'll just ignore him, right, guys? Yeah. So so the Leo route is. It's just it did too much of the slow. For my taste, at least.
Did too much?
Too much slow build.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a slower route.
Which I mean, it's just like the TJ route, and it's possibly because we did the TJ route in the summer and the Leo route we did like predominantly over school. But I think definitely one of them was like more faster, and the Leo route at times kind of felt like a slog. To
More
go.
faster?
Sorry, Harvard educating.
You're
Yeah.
erecting like a wall, Evan. What's
Gotta
up
go
with that?
to Yale. What?
I'm trying to look at Mason's face. There you go. Can you
Hey.
just be like that the rest of the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts on the Leo route that we want to? Will you? You said you had something really poignant to share.
I was gonna say, I'm sorry I didn't do what I said I would in the last episode, where I finished Carl's route and did all the sub routes. I didn't have time because we were going to, or I was going to, and then I went to Canada.
Yeah, they went to Canada.
Me and Evan went to Canada, and that kind of ruined it.
You can't just play fetch with the dog.
I was hoping you'd go away.
But I will get on that. I promise you that.
Stop squeaking it.
Let me just.
Here,
Hey.
bonus face.
Oh, Evan, you.
That wasn't me!
was you. I just watched your arm do that.
Could have been me.
Maybe you
Couldn't
just
have been
hold
me.
it for the remainder.
I just put it up on there. You
No,
can't
I'll
get
just get it down really good.
I don't got nothing for you, man.
Welcome to the I Swear I'm Not For You podcast, where no technical difficulties happen, no interruptions.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much always.
We never go on tangents. We stick to what we're talking about.
So, Will, you mentioned that you're a failure.
I'm a failure.
I would like the record to show that Will is a double failure.
Double?
Will, do you even know
Double?
what you did?
Oh
No.
my gosh.
You didn't put a link to the Am I Gay test.
You
Oh
didn't remind me. You
my
said you would remind me.
God.
You said you would remind me.
So, you're a double failure, I'm a one failure. That's pretty good.
I'm a 0 failure, by the way. Appeared as a guest.
You did amazing, I think. Well, and I know you did amazing.
Well, we'll see what the people think.
Right.
There's just people don't like change.
They're going to be like, "Where's the CRT TV? I loved the CRT TV. You need to bring."
That really was fucked up. I blame Netflix for copyright striking the video because there's just some BoJack in it. Like, come on, man.
There's a full-on episode of BoJack.
You
in it.
not
On a CRT TV, to be fair, so it's hard.
You can
to
barely
watch.
even see it in the actual video.
And I think they should cut us some slack, but what are you gonna do?
This video is gonna get a lot of views. I don't know how many people will make it to this point. Hopefully a lot. I don't know how's the retention.
Like none.
The retention.
The retention
No,
of the
it's
first
fine.
one was like 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure.
Wow, podcasts are hard.
And an
Yeah.
hour long.
Presumably,
podcast.
there are a few people who listen all the way through. So,
Well, we know one right here.
Will, if you or Evan, if you want to, it seems like you have something to share. Or
No.
I thought maybe you were gonna deliver some strapping remark that kind of you wanted everyone to hear or something, and that's why
What-
you were wondering about the
what are you
retention.
I was just curious.
We're the worst. Mason, you had something you wanted to
I
say.
did have like one more point about Echo.
Yeah,
I feel
come
like
on.
we're so far away from Echo right now that.
We're reeling it back in. We're
All
reeling
right,
it back in.
we're coming back.
Come
to
back
Echo.
around. Come on. Okay.
That's fine.
Whoa.
Whoa, it's anyway. I just thought that because we've done 2 routes so far, and there's still more to be had. But so far, I think you definitely see a lot of connectivity between the Leo and you're shaking. I'm sorry.
Keep going.
We shouldn't have given him the snickerdoodle. He's hyped up on sugar, dude. A lot of connectivity in the themes between the 2 routes, where in the first, what is it?
Nothing.
In-
Keep going.
In the first route, you had Chase pining after TJ, but TJ didn't love him back, right?
Yeah.
Sort of showing that their relationship kind of wasn't going to work out in a way
Yeah.
where it's very one-sided. And you get kind of the same thing in the Leo route.
But the other way.
But the other way. Now you're the one who's kind of like, whoa, back off now. Which it's very interesting for that kind of idea that like you can't force relationships to work.
Yeah.
And that sometimes they're just kind of bound to not work. It's very interesting to tackle that in the medium that Echo does as a visual novel, because most other visual novels, it's like, okay, here's your like 3, 4, 5, 6 guys or whatever. Which one do you want to date? You pick, and then
It all just goes
them.
well,
I mean, and maybe there's some like a
You
little
know.
bit of turmoil here and there, but like at the end of the day, whoever you picked, it works out. And I don't know if Echo continues with this whole string so far, but that's been at least the most kind of interesting thing that these 2 routes have dove into at least.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're doing the Jenna route right now.
Very big theme. No matter how much you love someone, you can't make them love you back.
Right. Even if it's TJ and he's really hot.
Yeah. Maybe there's a tipping point somewhere where you love them enough.
I mean, you do end up with TJ.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you have to wonder. Maybe the theme is actually yes, you can force love.
Because think
You
about it
can't
also.
force love. You just need to keep trying and
You
never
just need
take
to
no
kill
for an answer.
Flynn. You have to kill
Well,
Flynn.
think about it also.
Oh.
In that one, Flynn dies. He wasn't even. Well, he didn't even want to be. He wasn't even trying to be loved. It was between Chase and TJ. And then Kudzu is kind of like Flynn, where he didn't even. He was just he was a bystander in all this.
Right.
When Leo was after him and he died too. So maybe that's saying don't be the third wheel. Don't be the third wheel.
Yeah.
Let the two crazy lovebirds fight
Stay
it
out
out.
of politics, you know.
My takeaway from Echo: stay out of politics.
My takeaway from Echo: if someone
You have to read
doesn't.
into it a little.
If someone doesn't reciprocate your love, kill a different guy. Kill some third random guy, and then you'll get back
Shot
together.
him in the leg.
Because in both of those ones, so the third random guy died, and they got together. So
But if you're gonna do this, you have to make sure that it's like a hot, cute twink that you're doing it after. Otherwise, it won't work.
yeah,
Otherwise,
it won't
your
work.
legs are.
Even though Kudzu isn't really a twink, but whatever.
That's what I'm saying. None of them
Oh.
are twinks in the Kudzu Chase
Yeah, no,
relationship,
no.
which is why it doesn't work. So
That's
thank
true.
you, the creators of Echo, for delivering this message to us, which we have now received and will
Thank
now
you.
go carry out in our lives.
Yes, I'm thinking.
I will become a centrist.
I will.
And I
become-
was already a centrist.
I'm a libertarian centrist, and I voted for Donald Trump.
I didn't vote at all. System's broken. But in like a lame way, I say that. What about you, Will? Who did you vote for?
I voted Green. I voted Green Party.
We got the 3 best options.
And
Anyway.
I think one day they'll really make a change.
Yeah, one day.
Anyone else have anything to end off with, or do we just do our rituals now?
I think we just do our rituals.
Okay. I
Go-
hate that this has become a ritual because I don't know a lot of songs.
You got to start
You
learning.
gotta learn
this,
Buddy
this will
Holly.
force you to learn more.
I'm not gonna learn Buddy Holly. For the audience, I've picked up the guitar.
Finish your
I'm
water,
playing
Evan,
it with
come on.
this house has a million
Okay.
guitars, but no. Right, and then you have to finish your water. Wow,
Evan,
Will,
look
you've
what-
got a long way. to
Evan,
go.
look what you did. Look what you did again. You always. It's always.
Okay, I'm sorry. You want to sit in the
Slippin'
middle?
Jimmy.
You want to sit in the
It's
middle?
always
Stop
slip
fighting,
here.
guys.
So, yeah,
To
you know,
end
let's
the
sit-
episode.
come on, stand up. There you go. Watch and learn.
Okay, well now you're like trying extra hard.
Nope.
You've been sitting there the whole
I'm playing
time.
guitar with a bread clip, so
Provided by Evan.
hopefully
Better
that's-
than the coin provided by Will. Let it be known.
Only slightly better.
I don't own guitar picks. Those aren't real. Made up by Big Guitar to sell more picks.
You absolutely own guitar picks. He has 10 guitars. No one in his family plays guitar. He has 10 guitars.
No.
Name one.
Name one what?
Person that plays guitar.
No, I was gonna say no to the 10 guitars.
What is it, 7?
Like 8.
Why do you buy them?
Guys, I messed up the guitar because you won't shut up.
It's because I don't have the.
Okay, when you're in concert, do you think everyone in the audience is going to shut up?
Are
you
they
have
gonna
to
be in my
learn.
ear? Are they gonna be
You
in my
have to
ear?
learn to go through. Yes, there's going to be a singer in your ear while you're.
Can we have one moment of silence for all the Native Americans who died on the Trail of Tears?
Amen. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for saving.
I did it wrong again.
Wasn't my fault this time. Can I just
You
say it?
interrupted the. Anyway, we're gonna end.
No,
this.
no, one more time. Come on.
Third time's the charm. You'll have to be quiet. And that is the end of the Rust solo by Mono Lord, the first solo in the song.
Thank you so much for having me on the podcast, guys.
It was just a wonder.
I had
Wow,
so
that
much.
is impressive.
Okay. I have so much. Okay, we gotta wait for me to chew the ice.
No,
No,
Yeah,
we're gonna
no,
end
we're
that
not
episode.
doing that.
Thank you. Tune in some other time for. This is gonna be unlistenable. But next time we'll be talking about BoJack season 2.
Season
And
2.
who knows if we'll have a
Or
guest.
no, I promise. I promise that if the CRT is here, it'll work this time.
And I am gonna hit the end recording button.
Bye bye.
Fuck. Is it over?
I don't know.
I think it's over.